we have our boy Riddick.
And then I got some idiot in my ear saying, "Oh, upgrades is how you win the game. Upgrades." And it's like, okay, I went DTs.
Versus the Brain God. How will it go? Probably like you think. Let's see. Alright, what is up? We're back. Let me D&D before I get the intro going. We got Brain Games. Brain Games. This is what we've been waiting for. Some mother effing Brain Games. And Brain Plan. Maybe the best player ever. Can you guys see if I put the volume up? Is there music? Music activated! I don't know, the hotkeys, every time I press the button, something happens on my recorder. I have not properly programmed this. But we got Brain Game! We got Riddick, the #1 low APM go-to in the whole entire world, who somehow pwns people with 12 APM. Versus the Brain God, who's going for a fucking quick ass gas before Overlord, fucking cool as shit. This is why I love Brain. If I saw anyone else do this, I'd think, wow, do you have a brain? But Brain is the brain, and we're about to effing see how she goes. Brain, quick gas, building his hatchery somehow like he knows it's a Terran. Riddick with some weird barracks placement, feeling confident, gonna go up for it. FYI, it is Canada Day, or I don't even know if it's Canada Day. I'm not in Canada right now, but I'm Canadian, and we're celebrating Canada today. So I have been drinking since approximately 12 o'clock, which has been approximately 6 hours ago. So I got a little bit of a buzz on, so I apologize in advance if I say some fucked up shit. But who gives a F? We got the Brain Games. And you're probably asking, Tony, why are you drinking a pink drink? Well, it's because I'm drinking a gin and tonic, and I added a little bit of passion fruit liqueur to it because it's very bitter, and I don't love the bitter, but I like the gin and tonic. So, all right, what we got going on here? Let's focus. Let's focus up here. We got like 5 games here, and they're fucking quick. I think they're super quick because. Yeah, who knows? Alright, so we got a 2-hatch build. Once again, super strange. If anyone else is doing it, I would think they're mental. Versus the old Riddick 3 barracks, 2 AFK SCVs, no academy, no more depots here. About to get supply stuck. But he's gonna go in for it. 3 nicely placed. Sunken's gonna kill a Marine and fuck that guy up a little bit. Couple of Zerglings gonna run in here, get a scout out, see exactly what he's up against. A second Geyser and a 2-hatch. Normally, it's a 3-hatch Muta. But Brain, I don't even know. This is the first. Hopefully, this is the first game. Hopefully, I'm casting these in order. This is a 2-hatch Muta. These spots are shite for Riddick, so already he is at a huge disadvantage. But we got a Gosu Zergling coming in. 2-hatch Muta. Absolutely insanity. You can say what you want to say, but Brain is a different effing level of Gosu. I think Brain is substantially better than Gomdor. And apparently, Gomdor and Brain are going to play in 2 days, on Sunday, a best of 7 or something. Apparently, according to Jose in his shitty old newbie stream. We'll see. We'll effing see. So, we have 2 exact opposite strategies going on. We got a 3 barracks triple command center versus a 2 hatchery mutalist play. I wonder how this is gonna go. Oh my goodness, the suspense is killing me. 6 mutas on the way. I've never seen a 2-hatch muta play. It's typically 3-hatch muta. Brain is famous for his 3-hatch muta build, but this is substantially quicker. 2-hatch, 2 Geyser Muta. He's not going to be able to build anything else. He's going for a +1 on the attack, and Riddick is absolutely clueless on what's going on. He is just building Marine medics right now. He's got a factory, so he's playing fairly standard. He got the marine range, but here we go. 5 minutes in, and we got some mutas. Gonna stop those SCVs from making those command centers, and he's gonna start pounding away at these SCVs. Already killed at least 4 here. Gonna use his Gosu micro just to take out these marines. These spots are so dumb, and it's even dumber when you're up against a Gosu god like Bernsky. Not going to allow these command centers to finish, just getting out of range. He only has 7 mutas. He is continuing to build mutas. Riddick trying to get these command centers finished and get some range up, but I do not think this is the strategy to go versus Brain. I feel like you basically have to fucking hurl against Brain at the very beginning. You have to play safe. Like if someone went Pylon Forge and then just built like 2 cannons in his base before he built a gateway or a nexus, I think that is almost the best way to play because Brain is just playing so cheesy here. Absolutely godlike Muta Micro here, taking out every single Marine. And I don't imagine that Riddick is going to be able to recover here. Just pounding away. Brain, I love to see it. If anyone's going to mass Dark Archons, it's going to be Brain. And if someone masses Dark Archons in a game and just mind controls every unit, which, let me tell you, is allowed in SCW. You can even mind control an SCV. You just cannot build a command center and start building a second race. Mind control is allowed. I would love to see it. I'm going to pray that before I fucking quit this shit game, someone will do it for me. I'm still working on my 10 Geyser steel build, which once I accomplish that, I will post for you guys for sure, as promised. We got 4 mutants in here. He's just now building a 3rd hatchery. He's about to have a greater spire. And he's gonna get some guardians. Still, Riddick trying to get this armory down so he can attempt to build some Valkyries. But as of right now, he doesn't have a science vessel. Doesn't have this armory done. If he is able to get a couple of Valkyries out, he obviously will be able to kill this very minimal amount of Mutalisk here. But I don't even have the cash money right now. I guess he could probably build 1 here, but just these fucking mutas. So, gosh darn Gosu. The medics doing their best to cure up these little SCVs, but to no avail. Happy Canada Day too, Brain. Holy shit, where did all these mutas come from? Back up to 11 mutas here. Absolutely destruction here from Brain, making Riddick look like an AFK PC. 2 Valkyries about to pop up though. Here we go. If he's able to kill these right now, he does have a chance to recover, since he is on a triple command center versus only a 3 hatchery, but nothing to back these Valkyries up. They're going to get taken out fairly easy, and these mutas are going to win. And Riddick says some lucky ass spot. Fast gas re. He is angry, but he loves this map. He is a strong supporter of this ship map, so you can't be saying that, Riddick. GG, let's go into the next one. I'd love to see it. Game number 2! Hopefully that's not too loud for you, but I'm shouting, so it probably is. We got the Brainsky as Protoss versus the old Riddick as Zerg. Already, I assume this is gonna be a real quick game. Brains Protoss is absolutely unbelievably fucking strong. His zealots are fucking strong. His probes are strong. Everything he uses is triple the strength of the average user. Let's see what he does. He's gonna build a 7 pylon in here. He's gonna go for a very quick gateway, I imagine here. Riddick. We're gonna go for the old standard hatch up here. We're gonna send his first OVO in the middle to see if he's up against a mid build. Very as forward as he can possibly go gateway here, and he's going to go out there and scout here. He is looking for Bloodski. Gonna go in the incorrect direction though, which is unfortunate. And oh, Riddick, look at him! He's feeling fucking strong today. He's gonna go for an Overlord before Pool. If this was a mid build, he would automatically be dead versus Brain. But luckily for him, it's only a 3 gateway inside of his main, but still that Overlord B4 Pool is going to not be good versus an aggressive Protoss. The probe sees the Overlord, does a little hezzy pezzy in here, and is going to actually not scout old Riddick here. Riddick? Riddick? What's happening? You're getting a little lucky here. All right, Brain gonna go in here. Gonna send his 2 probes into this hatch. Going to attempt to deny these sunken placements. These 3 drones getting sent out, which is good versus your average person. But versus Brain, I think you should probably send 4. The first probe here. Well, he must have sent the other probe home there. Wasn't paying attention. Gonna just try to deny the Sunkens getting built. Pretty good targeting there by Riddick, and is going to be able to get these 2 Sunkens up immediately. All 3 Sunkens, so he doesn't lose any drones. Very, very good here by him. But the Zealot and the probe are going to start bashing away at this first creep colony. We're going to see the absolute most elite Zealot micro you've ever seen in your entire life. Absolutely phenomenal, getting in there, funneling these Zerglings, and he's going to join up with his 3 other Zealot friends here. These 2 Sunkens are going to finish, so Riddick isn't going to die immediately. He did get away with that Overlord before Pool, which is very gosu of Mr. Riddick, but look at old Brainsky. He's already got a core almost done. I would look away for 1 second, and he's already taken up like a madman. I think he's going to go for a very quick robo, and he's just going to drop Zealots in here, and it's going to kill Riddick probably immediately. This close together, this close of a robo, this fast of a robo, not going to be easy to hold. He did build 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Zerglings, which is a lot. And he is building another Sunken, so he does not want to get penetrated. He does have an extractor, so he's going to go for a fairly quick teching strategy as well. A forge going down. He does have 2 gas. He did build this gas in the incorrect location. I do see him asking, where should I put gas? Because the gas is absolutely mental on this stupid, very stupid map. But we're going to see we have the 2 robos down, and I don't even think he's going to need the Reavers. He is going to shuttle in these Zealots into the main, and those Zealots are going to buy time until he is able to build 2 Reavers, and by the time the 2 Reavers are out, Riddick will be dead. I'm declaring it right now, but, okay, I like that. He's going to go for a 4 hatch Hydralisk Den, which I think is pretty good idea. I like the idea behind it. I think he just overcommitted to these Zerglings. He did not need to build this many Zerglings, but you never know versus the old Brainsky. He's building another creep colony, but all of these Zealots are going home to the old Robos, and now they are just going to be shuttled infinitely in there. He has yeah, 12 Zealots at least going to be dropped in here. No Sunkens back at home. He is now building a creep colony here. But these Zellies are going to come in. And yeah, they're just going to buy time. He does not need to overcommit with these Zealots. But with nothing back at home, you might as well go ahead and poke. Going to continue to drop in these Zealots. 8 Zealots in your house without a Sunken. Very quick layer. So he was trying to go for something sneaky like a very quick Muta. Probably versus Protoss, you're probably not going to rush Lurker. That is more of a versus Zerg kind of thing. A little bit of not great micro there. He did let those Zerglings take out one Zealot and really hurt the other. He is now attempting to build Hydralisk. Another 4 Zealots getting dropped in. He's just going to target this Hydralisk Den without this Hydra Den. He is not going to be able to do nothing Zerglings are not good versus our Reavers and two Reavers on the way. Here we go. Not even 6 minutes yet, and Riddick is going to try to stack, but stacking drones does not do good versus Scarab. Let's see what Riddick's got to say. He always has a little something to say, I think. Okay, GG Re. Very respectful. I respect it. Nicely done. You're probably not going to beat Brain CVP. Unless you get super lucky, like a 5 pool versus a pylon triple nexus or something wild like that. Maybe if Braid does something like he did versus Donkey. But yeah, GG. We'll jump into the next one. Game number 3, and we have Riddick as Protoss in his absolutely favorite matchup, Protoss versus Terran. Oh, Riddick loves this matchup. He has beaten JH in this matchup. He's beaten a lot of strong Koreans. All right, about the fast food thing. Shit, maybe I'm not watching them in order unless they're talking about something that happened outside of the game. Riddick also mentioned this before. I was about to post something about a fast food. Okay, good. Brain happy that Riddick's not taking his insults to heart. Good. Once again, please. Again, please. Yeah, man. They must be out of order. I don't know. We fucking busy. What the fuck are you busy doing, Brain? You stream 8 hours a day every day. You're busy playing StarCraft, playing 3v3. Relax, Brain. No one fucking believes you're busy, buddy. But okay, we got it. What do we got? We got a mid build. Riddick is very strong in this matchup. This is, I think, his best matchup personally. He, like I said before I fucking started talking about other stuff, he's beaten a lot of Koreans in this matchup. Joe, famous for his strong strategies but low APM. He knows what to do, but he's just not always great at executing it if you are able to throw him off his game. But nonetheless, he will beat you if you're not careful. You're not playing at your tippity top. I thought Brain was going to scout middle, but he's not, and now we're watching a blank screen. Jojo going to come in here and scout his opponent. This probe going to get taken out. He did give him a little fucking nudge before he left. But yeah, let's see how Brain holds this. Brain with a very late supply depot. Actually gonna get supply stuck, which is actually pretty chobo of him, but that's gonna be a very quick academy. He's gonna have fire bats out ASAP. He does have an STV and a Marine out on the map. The first 2 Zellies coming. I don't know where this Zelly's going. Maybe to take out this Marine. Must be to take out that Marine. Probe gonna come in here as well. First Zelly gonna come in here. We got 5 Marines here, and Brain gonna get actually supply stuck again. So this is one of the worst openings I've seen from Brain so far. This is worse than what he went for a nuke rush versus Donkey. But he is going to keep this Marine alive. Gonna do a little jukester there, and we have some Zellies coming in. Probe here at the front, also going to try to cannon up his choke and not allow Brain to fortify that. And Brain with a sneaky little barracks here, gonna go for the Tony G fire bats. That's what Tony G is famous for, fire batting Koreans and getting sneaky wins. But here it is, the Korean gonna go against the non-Korean. This is not in his vision. Let's see what Riddick sees. Let's go POV for the big Riddick. Big Dick Riddick. We see the very Gosu shield battery. You'll love to see it when you don't have a forge. The shield battery is better than nothing. Get those shields recharged. Love to see it. But we have super quick fire bats. 2 fire bats, 3 fire bats, 3 medics up here, and a bunch of Marines, and no cannons. This will be tough. Stim also just completed. He just did a double stim here. Gonna absolutely destroy these zealots. And man, it's crazy how fucking easy Brain makes it look. Gonna not even go after the forge. Gonna take out this. He has a. Oh, he's already back home. One firebat already out. Riddick actually stack attacks that firebat and takes it out, but another one on the way. While he's also taking out these zealots here. Oh my god, GG is call. Riddick getting absolutely pooped on. There we go. This is classic Riddick. He always says something before he leaves. He can't just say GG and leave. He always says something. I forgot. I think playing versus great, I play bad. Riddick giving his flowers. GG's, just fun. Brain, GG's, easy peasy. 5 minutes squeezy. Oh man, love to see it. Let's see another game. Alright, we got Midzer. Ah, fuck. We got Midzer. Riddick. No. Versus Mid. Protoss Brain. I already know for a fact this is not gonna be good for anyone. No. Fast food is funny as fuck. So Brain must have said something because Riddick really thinks whatever Brain said is funny. He's gonna bring it up once again. Brain gonna go for. I don't love this. The in-base triple gateway. I think that's what he's gonna go for. Hopefully it's a triple and not that shitty double gateway that Scan was doing. I think Brain's smarter than that. But we're gonna see. What is this? A 6 pool? Expert food! Funny! Oh man. Brain just munching away. Fuck, I gotta play Brain soon. I'm not gonna play Brain tonight because I've had like 7 drinks tonight since I don't know, since 12. But let's see. We got a 7-12 versus a 3-hatch gate or 3 gateway here. And it's actually good for him that he did this inside of his base, because in the middle, this would actually be favorable for Riddick. But Riddick's not going to know exactly where his opponent is. Usually if you're doing this little 6 pool, you actually have to send a pro or a drone out to scout, because the window of being able to kill your opponent is very small, especially for someone like Brain. So he's not going to know where his opponent is. He's going to have to spread these Zerglings out, which is unfortunate for him. And Riddick is going to be there. Okay, Riddick sees him now. He's going to send all of his Zerglings to his opponent. Going to miss-micro the first little Zergling. Going to build that second pylon so he doesn't get his gateways unpowered. Riddick has to micro his little brain out, but with 136 APM, it's going to be tough to out-micro a 388 APM player. But let's see how it goes. Right now, doing a fairly decent job, but these Zellies, the old walking shot here, are going to take this out with absolutely 0 damage. Richard says thank you, food, because that was so stupid. Not even 1% micro. Oh man, that is tough, but yeah, you might as well leave him. Alright, I don't know how quickly I cut that. No spot, only you level. Don't know what that means. Agree. Okay, we got Crosswand. So these are definitely out of order because they're talking all sorts of stuff about each other. It's unfortunate. I saved these replays as Riddick versus Breen, and I guess I messed up the order, which sucks. Yeah, Riddick defending himself. Oh, so funny. It's so goddamn funny. Brain. Yeah, that's what I hate about this fucking map. These guys want to play this map, but then they cry about like the spots. It's like if you want to have a game where spots are not as big of an issue, then don't play this shite map. Win, never lose. I actually remember that game. I don't know. I must have cast it. I feel like I casted it. Brain versus Hydra back before Hydra lost his eyeball. I hate mini photon. It was a toxic game. Low level mini photon. You know what? If I play Brain and I'm Protoss, I'm gonna build 1,000,000 fucking cannons. I don't give a shit. You don't like cannons? Oh! Oh, Brain! You don't like cannons? Oh! Well, here's 1,000,000 of them. UGL. SCW want more level up. Many photon ban. I agree wholeheartedly, Brain. Less cannons, and less this shitty bow. But for some reason, SCW people love that they can get spot advantages and beat people that they're not as good as. So Riddick going for that very quick academy as well. If he takes out this Overlord, that's actually huge. That's a huge advantage. Big time. Riddick gonna call him noob. Oh no, okay, so maybe this is an order. Brain does not like that BM. Last game, no more game for you, Joji. These Zerglings are going to get taken out. Brain saying, I want high level. Urge noob, never game. Can't. X U. I have no idea what the fuck that means. E is Z. Alright, so Joe gonna throw down a command center, which I don't love. Crosspawn though, double geyser. He went with 3 additional hatcheries, double geyser, so I assume this is gonna be Mutalisk again once he hits 100. Score! It's delicious. I don't know if he's typing or if this is going to turn. No, he's building more drones here, so he's not going in for instant layer here. Which is confirmed. Okay, there it is. The layer is going to go down. We see a triple. 5. It's 2 wins. This is funny. This is like, what I think we've seen, what, 4 games so far in less, like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Not been very long. Brain, effing beast. Back the one season he played, if you were able to last more than like 10 minutes versus him, that was almost considered a victory. Gonna go in here with absolute shite micro. Gonna get taken out. Brain saying thank you already, because this is not a great attack. Letting all of these suck-ins attack him while he takes out one. It's saying yummy. Oh, man. Once you BM Brain, he just unleashes and just starts BMing you right back. Riddick likes to go into a 1 factory into like 3 starports. That's exactly what he's going to do here. He likes to get his vessels out and abuse the minerals. But he's firing a Queen's Nest coming out. And this is going to be a lot better than that 2 hatch. He's going to be able to mass these up a lot more. And we'll just see how Riddick holds this. He's bringing all of his Marines back here, I think, to probably hold against a potential 2 hatch Muta, which is now a thing, apparently. Okay, he's putting a Hydralisk then too here. Okay, so he's playing a little bit more serious this game. It looks like this is a more realistic build that you would see the average Joe go. Not just a super greedy, rely on your micro all in. Uh, which is going to be quite beneficial to him because I don't know if he I don't even remember if he scouted him or not. We see the armory, so I think there's going to be 3 Valkyries that are going to be popping out here. He doesn't have a science facility, so he's not going to be able to build vessels. Didn't even build a machine shop, even though he can absolutely afford it. He's got plenty of minerals and gas, which it's not great. I don't know why he's building a turret. He's not up against a fucking Protoss, so that turret is going to do absolutely nothing, I guess, except for maybe give him vision over here in the top, but certainly not going to stop any mutas. And we have 11 mutas on the way, and 1 Hydralisk and 1 Lurker. Where did he build the Hydralisk and the Lurker? Where are you, Mr. Lurker? First scan gonna go down. He built a Lurker somewhere. I see it up here. Where is that? Oh no, maybe that's a Lurker upgrade. Never mind. I'm fucking stupid. So he's going to come out here with his first 11 mutas. Spire already done at 7 minutes, which is absolutely insane. Gonna get the 2 chamber down. I imagine Greater Spire. No, and a Defiler Mound. He kept with that hatchery for a Defiler Mound. All right, Riddick, you're it. You got 3 Valkyries and a bunch of Marine medics by his main. He is going to hold on to this initial attack. There is no way Brainsky should be able to find damage here. But right as I said that, he takes out the first drone. These Valkyries gonna pound away the absolute hard counter. So very nice opening here for Riddick. If Riddick can get into a late game, that is where he excels much more than the early game for the most part. But yeah, solid opening here by Riddick. He's going to start massing down factories. You can see that 135 APM, backfiring a little bit here, not being able to macro up perfectly. But these Valkyries going to destroy these mutas. He's going to give an LOL. Brain just says happy. Oh my goodness. 1 second, 1 second. Resume. Happy, Brain says. I had to alt tab something, a little pop up came out. Happy. Oh man, so funny. I love Brain's fucking BM. Thank you. He's going to give his mutas and his overlords to Riddick. Riddick gonna mass up some factories. He's got some vessels here. So right now, this is the best game we've seen from Riddick by far. Obviously, I think this is the longest game we've seen so far. We are at the 9-minute mark, which is quite good. And look at that, 7 kills, 4 kills. Some Gosu Valkyries here. But he is coming across with not a giant army. But Riddick did not take his choke here. He is just concentrating all 143 of his APM on this Valkyrie vessel push here. Brain's gonna come in here and be like, oh shit, there's not even a choke. So I think he's gonna go in right for his main. He says goodbye, and yeah, he's gonna run right into the main. Oh my god. Scan says bye noob, puts up a swarm right by his main. He does have his vessels over here, but he doesn't even have Eradicate. Does he have Eradicate? I don't know. He's not fucking doing. Oh yeah, he does have Eradicate. He's gonna eradicate this Valkyrie over this drone, but it's gonna lose his main at the 10-minute mark with 4,000 minerals, 1,500 gas. You can see that low APM. His macro is not the greatest. His strategies are okay. You can see he's doing a pretty good job, but Riddick is gonna stay so lucky somehow. I don't know if he believes some of the stuff he says, or if he does it just to be funny. If he does it just to be funny, it's funny. But if he's serious, then it's delusional. You or that choke was mine. Lucky strats each time. Best noob. Fired. I love to see the banter here. Joe holding on because he does have 1 trillion minerals, but Actually, you give Korea. What the fuck? That makes no sense. Joe B. He would. Yeah, Brain won't BM unless you BM him. Angry. Oh man, Brain is too funny. And yeah, Riddick just not leaving the game. Angry. You level 2. Outstanding stuff. Love to see it. Brain, my boy, absolutely pooping on Riddick, 6-0ing him in like 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Love to see it. GG. Next cast, maybe Brain versus Gomdor. Hopefully, those two players. We see some Korean matchups because, god damn, not great. All right, GG guys. See you in the next one.